Okay, students, today's lecture we will know about the combinational circuits. Which combinational circuits? That are multiplexer, demultiplexer, encoder, and decoder, and there is a 7-segment decoder. So we will learn about the multiplexer, demultiplexer, encoder, decoder, and 7-segment decoder. Multiplexer, its application is transmission from computer of the satellites. Means when there is any various inputs are there at one time you have to choose single input. Number of inputs are there, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, and so on up to n. Which data, this is a, let us say, input 0, input 1, input 2, which should has to be occur at the output. It has to be decided by the multiplexer. So there is a 4:1 multiplexer we have designed. We'll pursue for the 8:1 mux. How we can design its circuit? 8:1 mux. First of all, you should understand that how many select lines are required. Normally, we write n:1. Relation between number of inputs and select lines is as 2 raised to power m is equals to n. So 2 raised to power m is equals to 8. It can be said as 2 raised to power 3. From here, you will get m is equals to 3. So number of select lines required are 3. So you should have to design the truth table first. S2, S1, S0, 3 select lines. So it is 3, 8, 0 to 7. You should have to number it as 0 to 7. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then write at 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0 as per their weights, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1. Now, this is your block diagram of multiplexer. Write at 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there should be enable input or strobe. Here should be select lines S0, S1, S2. S0, S1, S2, and this would be your output. So you can write the equation 0 to 7 as I0, I1, I2, and goes up to I7. So your output is named as Y. As per your output is concerned, under S2 there is a 0, under S1 there is a 0, under S0 there is 0. Under S2 there is a 0 right here. S2 bar. S1 there is a 0, S1 bar, S0 there is a 0, S0 bar, and this is for which input? I0. I0. Similarly, there is a S2 bar, S1 bar, and S0 right here I1. Now there is a S2 bar, S1, and under S0 there is a 0, S0 bar right here I2. And in this way, we will complete the table. This is as S2 bar, S1, S0, I3. Next is S2, S1 bar, S0 bar. There is a I4. Next is a under S2 there is a 1, S2, S1 bar, S0, I5. For the 6, S2 and S1 would be 1, and S0 would be 0, that should be bar. For 7, all are 1, S2, S1, S0, and this is 7. Now you should have to draw its circuit diagram. Circuit diagram would be as How many inputs are there? 8. Draw here 8 lines. 1, 8 inputs and select lines are, how many select lines are there? 3. It's better we should write only the select lines. S2, S2 bar, S1, S1 bar, S0, S0 bar. You should have to label it as S2, S1, S0. It will automatically leads to, if there is a NOT gate, it will become S2 bar. It is S1 bar. It is S0 bar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 AND gates are required right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 AND gates are required. You should have to connect the circuit as S2 bar, S1 bar, S0 bar. And there is a one line you have to draw of enable. This would be your enable. S2 bar, it means this S2 bar is connected. S1 bar, this S1 bar is connected. This S0 bar, this S0 bar is connected. This is your E, and here you have to apply I0. I0. Similarly, for this one, I1, you should have to write S2 bar. This would be your S2 bar. Then there is a S1 bar. This is S1 bar. Then there is a S0. This is enable. And here is a I1. You should write S2 bar, S1 bar, S0 bar. Similarly, you can make the connections up to I7. According to this, you can make the connections. Now, because this is the multiplexer, there should be a single gate which will combine all these inputs together. So it should has to be connected to OR gate. All should has to be connected to OR gate. So here you can see that we have to connect all the inputs to OR gate. This will become output Y. In this way, we can design 8:1 multiplexer. 8:1, 8:1 multiplexer. Now, students, we will pursue how we can implement the SOP expression by using multiplexer. Implement the SOP expression by using multiplexer. Let us say there is any min term has been given to you. If I have f is equals to sigma m 0, 2, 4, 8, 11, 13. I have to implement it by using multiplexer. I have to implement this by using multiplexer. First of all, you have to identify that which multiplexer is required. Maximum value is 13. So you have in a multiplexer 1, 2:1, 4:1, 8:1, 16:1, 32:1, 64:1. What do you have observed from this pattern? This is the powers of 2. 2 raised to power 2, 2 raised to power 3, 2 raised to power 4, 2 raised to power 5, 2 raised to power. So it is in powers of 2, it is incrementing. So what is the maximum value? 13. Just next to it, that is 16, you will choose the multiplexer. You required 16:1 mux to implement this expression. First of all, we need to select which multiplexer is required. So as per selection, we come to understand that 16:1 mux is required for this implementation of this expression. Now we have to find out that how many select lines are required. How many select lines are required? For that, there is a formula. This formula is same for the demultiplexer also. 2 raised to power m is equals to n. So here you will get 2 raised to power m is equals to 16 is equals to 2 raised to power 4. So you got m is equals to 4. So what you have computed, you need m equal to 4 means 4 select lines and 16:1 multiplexer is required. So how we can implement it? Understand it carefully. 16:1 multiplexer. Draw its block diagram. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 1 for the enable. 16:1 multiplexer requires 4 select lines, writer select lines, 1, 2, 3, 4. Number it as S0, S1, S2, S3. This would be your output. This would be your output is written as F. You have to write your F. Now, 16:1 mux, or some books also says that 16 cross 1. Either 16:1 or 16 cross 1. Understand it carefully. Whatever the values is given, these are ones. 1 means high. In digital, we always take 1 as high in so form. It means plus 5 volt supply, VCC. Plus 5 volt supply or VCC. And 0 means low, means ground. So here we have to apply the supply. Here we have to apply the supply as this is ground. Rest of the values has been connected with it. There should be a jumping wire. It should not be like this. You have to attempt it. This has to be connected with this terminal. So here you can feel that we have designed this, and this is the select lines. So whenever you have to implement any expression, first of all, you have to just understand that which multiplexer is required. Your multiplexer required is 16:1. Then you have to find out that how many select lines are required. So select lines required are 4. So by using this formula, 2 raised to power m equal to 16. And whatever the value has been given over there, it should has to be connected with VCC, and rest should has to be connected with the ground. In this way, we can design the multiplexer. We will implement the same expression by using 8:1 mux. By using 8:1 mux. So here we need 3 select lines. Let us say we are assuming A, B, C, D. This S0 is D. We are considering S0 as D. 3 select, as there are 4 select lines in 16:1 mux. There would be 3 select lines in 8:1 mux. So D is not considered. So how we can do it, understand it very carefully. See, first of all, we will design the truth table of multiplexer. A, B, C, D, or either you can write S3, S2, S1, S0, numbering as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You should have to write here. Then just draw these lines so that if there is a plain paper, then it would be easy for you to understand that where you are writing the weights of the values. See, you have to number it as 0 according to weight. 1, 2, 4, 8. Let us say there is a 1, 2, 4, 8. This is 0. Then this is 1. Under 1 there is a 1. Under 2 there is a 1. 3 is a combination of 2 and 1. Under 4 there is a 1. Under 5, 4 plus 1 is 5. 6, 4 plus 2. Under 4 and 2 there is a 1. 7, 4 plus 2 plus 1. 8, under 8 there should be 1. And 9 is a combination of 8 and 1. 10 is a combination of 8 and 2. 11 is a combination of 8, 2 and 1. 12 is a combination of 8 and 4. 13 is a combination of 8, 4, 1. 14 is a combination of 8, 4, 2. 15 is a combination of all 8, 4, 2, 1. There is a output F. I repeat, understand it very carefully. At 0, mention 1. 2, write 1. 4, write 1. 8, write 1. 11, write 1. 13, write 1. Rest you should have to insert zeros. Rest you have to insert zeros. This is the output column we will fulfill. Now again, understand it very carefully. Where I am going to draw these lines, draw a line over here. After every 2 entries, draw one line. Every 2 entries, draw a line like this. So one thing you will see that these both are identical. These both are identical. These both are identical. So wherever I have drawn the lines, these are shown as identical. These are identical. So here you can see that this 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now what about the output? Understand it very carefully. This is 0 because this is identical. Forget about this. This is 0, this is 1, this is 1, this is 0. Just reverse of each other. So if this is D, output would be D bar. This is 0, this is 1, this is 1, this is 0. Again, converse of each other. If this value is D, it would be D bar. 0, 1, 1, 0 again converts, write D bar. So if it has 0, its value is 0. If it has 1, its value is 0. So whatever the value of D, it will always remain 0. If this is 0, this is 1, this is 1, this is 0. Again, converse of each other right here, D bar. This is 0, this is 0, this is 1. So whatever the value of D, it would be the output. You will write here D. This is 0, this is 0, this is 1, this is 1. Again, both are identical, write here D. This is 0, this is 0, this is 1, this is 0. So whatever the value of D, it will remain 0. So you can summarize that. If you will see its decimal equivalent, that is 1. At 1, you have D bar. This is the decimal equivalent of 1. Earlier, that is decimal equivalent of 0. This is decimal equivalent of 1. 1 is D bar. 2 is D bar. Write it 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It would be better for you. Write it 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 0 is D bar. 1 is D bar. 2 is D bar. 3 is 0. 4 is D bar. 5 is D, 6 is D, 7 is 0. So we have concluded that you can write here 0, 1, 2, 4. This has same value D bar. Then 5, 6 has same value, that is D. 3 and 7, that has same value 0. Coincidentally, there is no high value has been considered in this after driving it. So no, we have to implement this. We have to implement this, see how we can implement it. No, we will implement this by using 8:1 mux, see how. Eight is to 1 mux, Freud's block diagram. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Enable would be always there. Then there is a select lines. You can write A, B, C, or S0, S1, S2, whatever you need to write. Here we are using ABC. You have to use ABC along with it. Output F. 8:1 mux. 8:1 mux. D and D bar. D is connected to 5 and 6. This is your D. This would be your D bar. And D bar, there is 0, means ground. Ground. It is D bar. D bar is connected to 0, 1, 2, 4. So go for the maximum value first. 4, 0, 1, 2, 4. It is connected over there. D bar. No, D is connected to 5th and 6th value. 5th, 6th pin number. 0 is connected to 3rd and 7th number pin. Third, it would be 7th number pin. So in this way, we can convert 16:1 mux to its equivalent 8:1 mux. Earlier, we have implemented this expression by using 16:1 mux. Here we have implemented it with the 8:1 mux. In this way, we can implement any expression which has to be implemented by using multiplex. Now we will pursue for the demultiplexer. Demultiplexer is just reverse of the multiplexer. Is just reverse of the multiplexer. Multiplexer is many to one. Demultiplexer is one to many. Demultiplexer is also known as one to many. Means one input and many output. See, if I write it as 1:n, generalized demultiplexer or 1 cross n. 1:n and 1 cross n. So we will draw its block diagram. So here, one input, this is your input, and this would be your output. Output may be y0, y1, y2, and goes up to yn minus 1. Rest select lines are same. Procedure is same for the select lines. Enable is also there. These are select lines. These are the outputs. This is the input. Input may be single. So that's why it is written as 1 cross n or 1:n, Dmux. Here, relation between the select lines and the output is always same as of the multiplexer 2 raised to power m equal to n. If I draw 1:4 Dmux, how many select lines are required? 2 raised to power m equal to 4. 2 raised to power 2, it implies that m is equals to 2. So rest of the method is same. Now we will draw its circuit diagram of demultiplexer. Circuit diagram of demultiplexer. Procedure what we have adopted in the multiplexer, that is also same. Only there is a difference. At the end we were using OR gate to combine the outputs. That is not required in the demultiplexer. For example, if I have to design 1:4 Dmux. 1:4 Dmux. So draw its block diagram first. One input, then how many outputs are required? 4. Y0, y1, y2, y3. And this would be the select lines. How many select lines are required? You can check it. There would be 2 raised to power m is equals to 4, 2 raised to power 2. So m is equals to 2. 2 select lines. That's why it is written S0 and S1. Now, draw its truth table. S1, S0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. It would be up to 3 only. There would be the output. There would be the output. It is also identical to multiplexer in designing, but only difference is that we will not use the OR gate at the end. So there would be S1 bar, S0 bar, S1 bar, S0, S1, S0 bar, S1, S0, as we have done previously in the multiplexer. We will draw its circuit diagram. S1, it would be S0 bar. S0, it would be S0 bar. Apply here 4 AND gates. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 AND gates are there. First one is S1 bar, S0 bar. That is for your Y0. This is for your Y1. This is for your Y2. This is for your Y3. So directly you can write here Y0. Y0 is S1 bar, S1 bar, S0 bar. Now here is the one input. It is mentioned as D in, data input. Right here, D input. Enable is also likely to be connected. Enable or strobe input. Draw a line of enable. It should be connected to D1. It should be connected to enable. Now Y1. Y1 is S1 bar S0. S1 bar S0. D input is being connected over here. Enable is there. So you will get Y1. There is a Y2. Y2 is S1 S0 bar. S1 S0 bar. Then D input is there. D input and enable has to be connected with every AND gate. There is a S1 S0. S1 is connected here. S0 is connected here. D input is connected here. Enable is there. Here you will get V3. In this way we will design. So this is 1 cross 4 or 1:4. 1:4 demux. Generally we write 1 cross n, but here if we are specifying 0 to 3, so you need not to write. This is for the general expression. You write here 1 cross 4 or 1:4. So this would be your circuit diagram of demultiplexer. Similarly, you can also pursue for the circuit diagram of 1:8 demultiplexer. Decoder. Its name itself indicates that it decodes the data. Means if something is in the coded form, it decodes it, and its primary uses in the communication where data has to be sent in the public domain. So it should be in the encoded form. It should be in the encoded form. So that encoding has to be clear by using decoders. Decoder is, just to understand it carefully, is like demultiplexer, but only difference is if I say that 1:4 demultiplexer. 1:4 demux, data input 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 select lines, 4 outputs. If select lines acts as a input, there is an enable in it and no enable in decoder. So it will act as a decoder. So if I have to write this as a decoder, how many select lines are there? 1, 2, 2. So it will could be said as 2 to 4 line decoder. 2 to 4 line decoder. So if I have to write its block diagram will be inputs, output, input. This is output. 2 to 4 line decoder. Similarly, if there is any 1:8 demux, so that its equivalent decoder will be 3 to 8 line. And some books also says that 2 cross 4 decoder. 2 cross 4 decoder, 3 into 8 decoder. Now, if we have to implement a circuit, that we also adopt the identical way as we have done in the demultiplexer, Now we will design the circuit diagram of this decoder, 2 to 4 line decoder. First of all, draw its truth table. Truth table is identical to demultiplexer. S1 and S0, you can give name to anyone. These are your inputs. Or you can also write it as I1, I0. This would be 0, 1, 2, 3. output y, that would be y0, y1, y2, and y3. This would be 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. So here that it would be I1 bar, I0 bar, then it would be I1 bar, I0, I1, I0 bar, I1, I0. So we have to implement it as four expressions are there, four AND gates are required. Four AND gates are required. So we can connect as per the truth table. This is your Y0, Y1, Y2, Y3. I1 bar, I1 bar, I0 bar. Next is I1 bar, I0. Next is I1 and I0 bar. Next is I1 and I0. So this is the circuit diagram of the decoder. Parallelly, we can also pursue for 3 to 8 line decoder. There will be only one change. The I2 will be included towards the input side and gate would be 8. And you have to design the truth table like this. Further, you can also extend this truth table as Y0, Y1, Y2, Y3. If Y0 is, firstly Y0 is 1, rest it would be 0. Next Y1 is 1, rest others are 0. Next Y2 is 1, others are 0. At the last Y3 will be 1. So you can draw the truth table like this. In this way we can design the 2 to 4 line decoder, and similarly we can also pursue for the 3 to 8 line decoder. There is an encoder, just like decoder, there is a encoder. It is converse of decoder, converse of decoder. Encoder. We said that 3 to 8 line decoder. Now if we'll speak about, there would be 8 to 3 line encoder, and it is also known as octal to binary. Octal to binary encoder. Octal to binary encoder. So how we can write its input octal digits? It is numbered as I0, R1, I2, I3, I4, I5, I6, and I7. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's equivalent binary. To represent each octal number, we need 3 binary bits. To represent each octal number, we need 3 binary bits. That is B2, B1, B naught. So according to weighted code, it would be 0, 1, 2, 4. All are 0. This is 0, 0, 1. This is 0, 1, 0. 3 is a combination of 2 and 1. 4 is under 4, there should be 1. 5 is in a combination of 4 and 1. 6 is in a composed of 4 and 2. 7 is made of all 4, 2, 1. So from here, what we can conclude, B2 is equals to, there is 1, 1 is corresponding to 4. So B2 is equals to I4 plus I5 plus I6 plus I7. I4, I5, I6, I7. As for the B1 is concerned, this is at second position, third position. So it would be I2 plus I3 plus I6 plus I7. Now, B naught, that is I1, I3, I5, 1, 3, 5. We have found the values of output expression in terms of input. Now we will implement it in the logic circuit. Implement it in the logic circuit. Now we will implement it in the circuit. Write here 8 lines. Draw here 8 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Number it as I0, I1, I2, I3, I4, I5, I6, I7. We have to draw these 8 lines. Then we have to number as per its inputs. How many outputs are there? B2, B1, B0, 3 outputs are there. We will draw 3 OR gates because output has to be taken in a form of addition. 1, here write B2, another, here write B1, and last one is, that is B0. Now, I2, connect I2. Then I5, connect I5. Next is I6. I6, connect I6. Last one is I7, connect I7. As for the B1 is concerned, it is composed of I2, I3, I6, I7. So I2, then there is a I3, then there is a I6, then there is a I7. Now, as for the B0 is concerned, it is composed of I1, I3, I5. I1, I3, I5. So this will gives us the output. So how many inputs are there? 8. How many outputs are there? 3. That's why it is also said as 8 to 3 line encoder or octal to binary encoder. Octal to binary encoder. So simply we should have to implement this expression. From this expression, you can find that 1, 2, 3. 3 outputs are there, and it is also composed of the addition of the inputs. So you need OR gate. How many OR gates? As the number of outputs. 3 outputs are there, 3 OR gates, and you should have to connect these values, these inputs as per this expression. In this way, we can design octal